If it fits, I sits. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. What you're looking at is benchmarks running on an RX 470, which it seems that Grateful42 has acquired from Trips and Places. That's been put in this computer, if you guys remember this one. So, as you can see, this is definitely working.
I saw it reach a peak of 90 FPS and it's running the Ultra.
That's not bad. So, should we take a look at it? I guess we should. And here's the machine. That MSI motherboard you guys might remember from years ago. All that RAM. Hey guys, remember the RAM incident? But anyway, that's what's changed, the graphics card. It looks as though it's one of the Sapphire Nitro series, which are very nice.
This one also has the Samsung memory.
The funny thing, too, is I actually had an RX 470 at one point, and I had some weird issues with it, and it was a Sapphire. This one looks like it's different, so this one might actually be good. Yes. So, that's what's in this computer. We have many other things to tackle. We have this computer. We have this computer. So, today's going to be a graphics card extravaganza.
We're swapping cards.
Swapping cards, selling bowstrings. Check it out. We are head deep in another PC.
Yay.
Looks like it's another FX-based build.
Of course.
Is it not? Yeah.
Who do you think you're working with?
Yeah. So this one had... What card is that?
This is an interesting card. I had the box, but my sister cleaned my room, and now I don't have the box on hand.
Well, about that. Couldn't find the box. Let's take the thing out and look at it.
We got...
well, whatever.
This is like...
This is... What is this?
This is an HD 6870, 1 gigabyte GDDR5. But this had like an absurdly big memory bus.
256, right?
I don't know why, but I remember when I bought it, it said 512 for the memory bus, and I was like...
512?
I was like, boom, I'll buy
Wow.
it. But then it was like, they did some like stupid, what's the word? Bullshit to be allowed to use that term. But yeah, it was like 256, but like... it was a double 256 bus for like RAM.
They just used two separate 256 buses, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Well, that's silly.
So
actually, it's 1 gig of RAM, that 6870, okay.
this thing performed very well, and it never had any problems. This was a very good card, and I'm glad I had purchased it at the time.
Now that I think of it, that actually would make a good media center card, just because it has that
This
bandwidth.
has twice the memory as the one in there right now. The one in there right now can barely run Minecraft.
Yuck.
This one did very well. Plus, look at the heat piping in there. It's beastly.
Ooh.
Absolute.
And it's two 6 pins, not 8 pins, so you can fit that in on most power supplies.
Yeah, an absolute unit of a graphics card.
That is an absolute unit.
So yeah, Sapphire does great work. I've always had good experience with Sapphire cards.
I've had one bad experience, which fellow YouTuber Sansui350A knows all about. So, what are we putting in this computer?
We are putting in this computer a RX 470.
Another RX 470. So, there was one in that computer over there. They'll be the same card, I guess?
They're pretty much identical. They both have Samsung memory.
So, same card going into this machine. So, this is
And
basically
the other one. The other one said Nitro on it too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So this is a Sapphire Nitro.
That's the same card. That is the same card. Look at that cooler. Mm-hmm.
So there we go. This is going in here, and we'll see how this runs.
I imagine it would do pretty well in this computer.
It's gonna do great. It's gonna do great. I just hope I have a power cable to give it enough space for a power cable.
I think those only take one 6-pin.
They take an 8-pin.
Or one 8-pin.
They take a single 8-pin.
My RX 580 takes, I think, a 6-pin and an 8-pin, or two 8-pins. One of the two.
There we go.
That takes a bit of
looks
power
like
hog.
it's in and it's not eating away at the main board. Alright, what do I got?
That is your 8-pin. That's an 8-pin.
Yeah, I see that.
Beautiful.
This is gonna hurt my fingies.
Ah, 9.
Oh, no, not my fingies.
Ah, 9.
Apologies for anyone who gets offended by that, but I find it hilarious.
Now the German audience watching us is going,
Look, it's okay. We took German up to German 3 together.
Yeah.
All we got out of it was a terrible accent and the ability to say Kartoffel.
Yay, Kartoffel. What about those cheesy videos?
Ich habe eine Tasse Kaffee, bitte.
Ich gehe Tomaten kaufen. Wer ist die große? Elle, large.
Large. Boom.
Mensch, scheußlich. I can't believe that happened almost a decade ago.
That was too long ago.
Oh, God. Don't mind us as we reminisce on the past.
Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful.
Don't you just love to watch Grateful Screw?
No one would benefit from watching that. I'd probably lose money. Okay.
I'm gonna try to plug the thingy in. Oh, you plugged the thing
Future
in.
plans for this PC is, I believe this is either a 6-core or a 4-core. This is a 6-core.
Is it like a 6300?
At like 3.5. When I get this computer is going in a new case soon. This is like some piece of shit case from 2006.
It looks like it. Look at all that silver on the front. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
So this is getting replaced imminently. Oh shoot! You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to uninstall the old drivers.
It's not gonna matter. It's AMD. Is
I
it
know,
Windows?
but it's-
Is it Windows 10?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right. Well, whatever. We'll power it up and see what happens.
Windows. In my experience, what'll happen is it'll either freak out, restart a few times, and then go basic drivers, or it will boot up just fine and just not use the old drivers. So, we're gonna plug this thing in and see if it freaks out. Smoke test. Aw.
Do the honors.
Wee.
RGB. No, it's green. It's not RGB.
The other one was a different color, though.
Yes. I customized them for my sisters when they were still up at my friend's house.
I see. We have life. 8 gigs of RAM. Yep. You're right about that.
Wait, this one had... Oh, the card?
No, 8 gigs of RAM for the system memory. That's what I thought it was. Because those sticks that you had were all like 4 gig sticks.
I don't know why they're in that configuration.
Yeah, that's weird.
I must have looked at the diagram wrong for the motherboard.
Maybe.
I'll rectify this problem later.
Yeah.
If anything,
fix it later.
If anything, I'll just go steal the RAM out of the media PC.
Just add more RAM to it.
Because it's not active right now.
It's trying to boot. It probably doesn't like this card, but it's still trying to boot.
Yeah. Like I said, I should have uninstalled the drivers first.
Well, it didn't catch on fire, but it booted.
But it doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. Turn it off.
Oh.
No.
No. Why does it just say no?
Because Corinne remembers those videos. Corinne took the same German class we did.
Oh, God.
But
with a different teacher, though,
after
right?
Frau Burgess, yeah.
Frau Burgess was great, even though people kind of gave her crap. She was good. Hey, we actually have a thing now. We got the Cheerio, and now we got the arrow. Hey! Look at that crap resolution. Let's install some drivers and get back to you.
We're gonna nuke the drivers.
Oh, nuke the drivers! Oh. Wow.
This is a nifty little program.
DDU. I've never used this before, actually.
All it does is search every possible nook and cranny for a driver, for a display driver, and then erase it.
That's good to know, actually.
It's really, really good at getting rid of NVIDIA stuff. It gets rid of
Yeah.
everything NVIDIA, no problem.
That's good, because NVIDIA drivers are a pain in the ass sometimes. Well, that's a good program. We'll get back to you. It's green. And it's working as well.
Unigine Valley stress test on Ultra.
It's the same 470 graphics cards in the other computers, so looks about the same. So, I would call this a success.
Yep, doing really good. We'll see if the peak can reach 90, but the lowest I've seen it go is like 35, 20. That's when it starts up. But then when it kicks in and starts going, we're averaging between like 40 and 60. And this is Ultra.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a card like this.
And you really haven't played Sims 2 anyway, so you're fine.
Yep. I got it for free, like the whole thing. So
Free computer, free card, free everything.
Alright, we're gonna go get food and let this do a burn-in.
Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. So, you might remember the media PC that Grateful42 and I built last time. Well, we didn't build it. We fashioned it out of...
Repurpose.
Yeah, we repurposed it. Well, we added an upgrade to it today, which includes kitty scratches. We added a Radeon 6870 to this machine. There it is. And this thing's still running Ubuntu. We got some RAM from my place and stuck it in here too. I happen to have 4 gigs of RAM just lying around, so that should be good enough to at least watch like anime or something. And yeah, that's an update on this computer. So that's been most of the graphics card upgrade extravaganza for today, except for one thing. You may...
off.
Yeah, the fact that it's off is a big sign that something's going to happen. You see this giant behemoth of a graphics card you guys love so much? Yeah, we're going to be replacing that today finally. Some of you guys ask, how's the 295X2 doing?
Better than my headset. A lot better than my headset.
A lot better. It's been in use all this time, and is only now, like, what, 5 years later or something, being replaced? What are we replacing it with? Let's show you.
We got a...
A Gigabyte Vega 64. 8 gigs of HBM2 memory, which has ridiculous memory bandwidth. I think it's 2048-bit memory. It's a gigabyte card, but it's also a reference card.
Yeah, it's an AMD reference Vega 64.
It uses that barrel cooler. So it looks the same as all the other ones pretty
Yeah.
much, except the fan's slightly different. That Gigabyte logo there.
Man's got the Gigabyte logo.
Show the I.O. here. The I.O. these days, as you can see, is pretty sparse. It's just a bunch of display ports and an HDMI, but you can convert DisplayPort to just about anything, so that's okay.
Yeah.
We're using DisplayPort here at in this shop.
Massive power plugs on it.
2 8-pin plugs
Which
for the
is
power.
the same, I think, as the 295X2 over there. Yeah.
Let's see.
Which,
That is 2 8-pins, you're right.
Yep. So it should just be a very standard drop-in replacement for my 295X2.
Exactly. I mean, What we're going to end up doing is just detaching the water block, I think, from that GPU.
No, we're pulling.
Or not from the GPU, but from
we're
the
pulling the
case.
radiator. Yeah, we're pulling,
Radiator and card out.
the radiator comes off the case. The card comes out of the motherboard, and then gets lovingly retired back into its box until I find a use for a dual GPU card in the future.
So we're going to do that. I mean, how exciting can taking a graphics card out be? What will be exciting is what it can do.
Yeah.
That's going to be the real test. So
Yeah.
we got to get to work, and then we'll be back.
Still only play Minecraft.
No, only play play The Sims 2.
Play The Sims 2. Yeah, that glorious forced 800 by 600 resolution.
So we just got that Vega 64 installed into this computer.
It looks so much less conspicuous than my overbuilt 295X2, but here we go.
Smoke test.
Okay.
On. You going to on? Oh.
I don't like it. Hold on.
Okay, we're trying again. Turn that power switch on. Push that power button.
Hey.
There we go. It just didn't know what to do the first time.
It was confused, and sad, and scared. Just like me.
And we got diagnostic lights on the card.
Oh, that's good.
And we got picture. Good.
Why is it going right into BIOS?
I think that might have been the...
Maybe.
I don't know what that was. I was thinking of something and the thought just kind of...
Died. I
Yeah.
know that feeling.
I'm just that tired. And now the card's... There we go.
Hey, there we go.
I think that was probably was the UEFI recognizing the card.
Yeah.
There we go. Windows.
My beautiful E-Machines clacky keyboard.
Oh man.
It's not actually clacky. It's rubber dome, but it sounds clacky.
That's the best, that's the ultimate gaming keyboard.
I've,
Razer, eat your heart out.
I've rubbed the S off of it.
Wow, that's hardcore.
I think every time I wiped it down with alcohol, it took more away. The cleaning process did more damage than me using it.
What I end up doing these days is I pull the keycaps off and I just shove them in a colander.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, shake,
Hot
shake,
water
shake.
and soap.
Yep.
Yeah, I think alcohol is a much too aggressive cleaner.
Probably. At least for like silk screened on letters.
Definitely.
Windows is taking it. Oh, never mind.
Dude, sometimes this little spinny thing like stretches across the entire monitor. It looks stupid. I don't understand it. I know I've sent a Snapchat video of it to some of my other friends, but like, it just looks so silly because it's like it's doing that circle, but across the entire.
Oh, look at that resolution!
length of the
It's so
screen.
bad.
Come on.
At least the monitor still looks pretty.
Damn well.
Windows 7 sounds apparently. What
I
the?
configured that myself.
There it goes. You can look at the floor instead. Boop.
Yeah, my password is so secure.
Yeah. We'll just guess it by listening to you type.
Someone will try. Good luck on this spongy E-Machines keyboard.
Is it as spongy as an Atari ST? The world may never know.
No.
Well, instead of making you guys sit through this, we're going to install drivers.
Yay!
And then we're going to see what this baby can do.
Everything!
All the things. It's pretty.
And it averages like 90 FPS.
Yeah, look at that.
And I don't even think it's gone like stable. Once it loads the scene, I don't think it's actually gone below 70.
Oh, it's up to like 100 and something now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's pretty taxing. It's stable at like 70.
Check out the lights on this thing, Ellie.
Yeah, the GPU tachometer on this thing is amazing.
I guess you could call that a tack. The lights are really bright though, as you can see.
Yeah, it's a tachometer.
That's really cool. But the frames per second on this are insane, as you would expect from a card with this amount of bandwidth. I just really like this benchmark. It's relaxing.
Unigen Valley. I like it. My friend mentioned it to me.
Well, that's a successful installation of the Vega 64.
Yeah.
What games you're gonna play with this?
Probably Dwarf Fortress. We'll see. I might get back into what's that Dino game? What was that?
Ark Survival?
Yeah, I might get back into that with my buddy. He runs the server. It threw a hissy fit with the 295X2. Apparently that game just hates Radeon cards. We'll see if this one's any different.
Maybe the Vega's powerful enough that it won't care.
It wasn't that. Like, the game itself would just randomly drop the connection to the graphics card.
It might have been because you had two GPUs, two physical GPUs too. You never know.
It was only ever using one. I had Crossfire disabled for the program.
Weird.
I had Crossfire disabled for everything because nothing uses goddamn Crossfire apparently.
No.
At least all the shitty indie games I love.
Even SLI on the NVIDIA side isn't really used much anymore.
I know, it makes me upset.
Yeah.
No. It's really nice when you have a render farm. It's bad when you want to play games.
Yeah. But
No.
at least the flowers are pretty.
Those are some pretty damn good looking flowers.
Look at that purple. Wow.
There we go. So the 295X2 will be gracefully retired. I'll find a use for it at some point.
Yeah.
Probably just build myself a mining rig.
Yep. Stick it in that.
Just let it sit somewhere where it's cold and heat the house.
Yeah, use the ventilation just to heat everything.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. That is the upgrade of Grateful42's rig to the Vega 64. Now,
It's quaint. I like it.
you may be seeing this FX build and being like, that card seems a little new for this computer. Things are going to change very soon.
Yeah. AMD stock hit $20, and there was a running bet with a friend who said if it hits $20, I'll build you a computer.
So computers are happening.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen in the future.
That would be really cool. So soon that Vega will be in an era-appropriate computer.
This is still a beefy system. I'm not upset
It is.
with it, but
It's been pretty good to you.
a new C drive is needed to advance further.
Yeah, for sure.
But there we go. Incremental improvements. Incremental improvements. If my sister actually gets into some Blender rendering, I'll probably that's where the 295X2 will probably get some work done.
More than
It's
likely.
definitely a workstation card.
Absolutely.
It'll probably excel at that task too.
Mm-hmm.
Once I clean off the radiator. Again. It's gross.
Again. So, I think in the future, well, we got a lot to take a look at in the future, I think, because upgrades are coming, as far as you've told me anyway.
Oh yeah.
So, first is the Vega 64. Second, the world. So, hope you all enjoyed this video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.
Peace.